Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, and in today's video, we're going to be doing something completely off the rails. I think I have decided to start up another baby account. So this will be my second baby account, and I have no idea why I decided to do this. I think I was really bored, and I just said, hey, why not? I logged into another account, and I guess this is an alternate account of mine, and I realized that I was like level 3. I'm level 7 now. I had a few things in my inbox, and this was, I guess, from, the past couple of weeks, maybe. Not too much to really get started on, just like 5 shards from Ant-Man and Wasp. This stuff from Ace of Raids, which probably doesn't do anything for me. And this from, I don't remember what, but I got 20 Jessica Jones shards, which allowed me to unlock her, and then 10 Nico. That's not going to do me anything. And those training orbs. And so I'm level 7. And I looked at my roster, and I had a free Thor. So Thor was unlocked on this account, and same with Deadpool. I don't know if you get this for free. I don't remember, as a new player. Maybe you do. And so I had a 2-star Thor, and then I had a Mega Orb for some reason. And then I pulled the Mega Orb, and I got a Silver Surfer. And maybe that's what prompted me to maybe think about starting this. I was like, that's a pretty good starting character. And I didn't have to pay for him. And so that might help me, obviously, because he's hero, he's cosmic, he's mystic, he's not Eternals, but, it might help me in the early days. And so, I've been kind of bored lately a little bit, and so I wanted to see if maybe that starting a new account would maybe reinvigorate my passion for the game, and being able to, enjoy getting character unlocks, randomly, probably through premium orbs and whatnot. And just kind of go through the motions with it. So we're going to be starting off the account. I just want to kind of do a bit of an overview here. And then now, after this, I'm not going to show everything, but I'm going to come back to this, or you guys will come back to it, and I'll show you in this video here what I end up doing in a single day and how far I end up getting. I wanted to record this part first so you can see that I'm level 7 and see where I can get actually by the end of one full day, because you see that I have quite a bit of energy. We have some of the daily objectives unlocked, but not all of them, and there's some free energy. It actually doesn't even tell me when I get my... Okay, now it does. It wasn't before telling me when my free energy was. And the offer windows aren't even here, which is really weird, but you do have to go through the offer section. You do get, from what I have anyways, it's like a Guardians offer, a Venom offer, Deadpool, Winter Soldier. I'm not going to... Actually, there's a lot more than there was last time I checked. But I'm not going to be buying any of these because this account is going to be completely free to play. And, I just want to see how far I can get and what it does for me. I have these other tabs open, but I can't use them, so I don't know why they're there. And so we don't have any of the modes unlocked yet, but we probably will by the end of this video. So just wanted to put that out there. We're going to come back and then see how high level I can get in a single day. All right, everyone, and welcome back to, I guess, what's going to be the end of day 1 here. So we managed to get to about level 23 on my baby account. You can see up here, I renamed to Boilon baby account here, level 23. We have about 1.3 million gold and almost 900 power cores. I'm out of energy for the moment. And this basically rounds up the end of day 1 here. Now, what did I manage to accomplish with all of this? I managed to get through Heroes Chapter 1 through 4, and then Villains Chapter 1 through 2, 1 and 2. And we started on Nexus. Now, in terms of the characters that I have now, I did manage to unlock Ravager Boomer to use for my villains team. So this is my 3rd member alongside Elektra Crossbones, who you do unlock right at the beginning of the game through the events. And Silver Surfer has been really helpful here in getting me through the campaigns pretty easily. The Heroes campaign and then the early couple of nodes in Nexus, which I've been able to do so far. As far as which team that I'm actually going to be continuing to use, I'm kind of stuck right now with the villains, with Ravager, Boomer, Elektra, and Crossbones being the only 3 characters that I can use, and I think I'm pretty much stuck. I don't really want to gear them up too much more. I think that's as far as I can go for the moment, but what I will be doing is I will be unlocking Electro through the Blitz store really soon, because I did pull a 25 shard Electro Premium Orb, and so I want to kind of take advantage of that and just kind of get her unlocked, because she's going to be, well, I mean, she's a 4th character, I guess, but she's also a much better villain than Crossbones and Elektra. Miss Marvel, also, I pulled some Legacy Orbs, and I got some shards for her, so if I can get her unlocked early, that would be kind of cool, too. Obviously, she's part of the Young Avengers, so I think that this would be a pretty good build to start with, even early on. I think that she'll have some value there. And a lot of the characters that I'm using actually are kind of semi-reworked. So I was using Jessica Jones for a bit. I might bring her back in. Silver Surfer has some good stats. Thor has some rework stats from this patch, which is really good. Ravager Boomer from the recently Ravagers rework. Spider-Man with the Web Warriors. So there's some good starting characters here. Obviously, I'm kind of at the mercy of what I get out of random orbs, so I can only do so much. As far as what I've picked up in random orbs, I've had some premium orbs, some legacy orbs, some milestone orbs, that kind of thing. So I don't know, I have 25 Gamora shards. I picked up a little bit of her, but not super close to unlocking anyone else at this time. I mean, we're only on the end of day 1, basically, so I don't expect much. One thing that's really funny, though, is I noticed that, they're kind of trying to tell me this a lot, and even on my main account, they're trying to tell me this. The email opt-in for Shocker, right? And this is 15 shards, and it's actually just enough to get them unlocked. And so I was saying on my main account how I didn't really want to give them my email information for this, and I still don't, so I'm not going to do this. Even for the Shocker unlock and for the gold orb, even though that would give me an additional villain character, I'm still not going to do this, but I guess this is here for early players who just start, and it does give you that third villain's character. For me, I had to go into my Blitz store here and get Ravager Boomer, but yeah, so he's already unlocked, so I don't need to do that anymore. So we're kind of just waiting on Electro, and after that, I'm absolutely going deep in with Shang-Chi, because, he's one of the best characters in the game right now. So if you can unlock him through the Blitz store, I don't know how long it's going to take me, depending on how many credits I need to spend, like how frequently I get credits right now. I'm currently doing the Blitz, which just came out for Negasonic, as of recording this video anyways, depending on when this video itself goes out. But yeah, it's slow going, right? Because my points are, I'm getting like 3,000 points a Blitz win, so it's not super fast. I don't know how long, how high I'll get in the Blitz. It's 25,000 for rank rewards, which is like 5 shards, so I'm not going to get much out of that. But, hey, I might be able to pick up some additional like Blitz credits along the way, which will help me get towards more character shards for Shang-Chi or whoever. I don't think I'll get much more above 80k, to be honest, with the kind of characters that I have right now and the points that I can score. But it's kind of interesting nonetheless anyway. So that's the end of day 1. I think we're going to do another update in a couple of days. Want to see if how much progress I've made. You make quite a bit of progress in a single day, because now I've unlocked alliances, so I need to find a suitable alliance that'll let me come in and most likely leech rewards, because I won't be able to do much. But at the end of the day, that'll help towards eventually getting the raid store unlocked, which actually isn't out yet. That's 25, and then the arena store is 30. So hopefully I can start collecting those kind of rewards soon. But I'll be back with another update. I think we're going to be releasing these videos on Thursdays from now on if I can, and it'll be like a throwback Thursday video. We're going to have one more update though, just before I do release the video to the public, which will be in a couple of days from this recorded time, so that we can get another update before this goes up on YouTube. So I'll be back, everyone. Hey everyone, so I'm back for, I guess, what's going to be my final update probably here for my baby account. And this is not a week's worth of stuff. It's actually, this is the end of day 3. And the reason why I'm bringing to this now is because I'm thinking of making this a weekly Thursday, or like a throwback Thursday type of video. So I want to go over from here the progress that I've made over the last couple of days and what's going to be hitting up on YouTube as a result. So we made ourselves to level 30, and that means we finally got to unlock the arena. Now, if you watched the clips just before this, I did unlock Blitz. I've also unlocked Nexus campaign. So we have Heroes, Villains, and Nexus campaign. Blitz unlocked. We have Alliances unlocked. We have Arena unlocked. And what's the interesting thing is I've managed to join up an alliance that I had been with previously on my baby account, because they had an extra space, as a result of, just in general with the way that the game is, they weren't full up. So I decided to join them up for a little bit, and I was able to back claim Ace of Raids milestones, which is really interesting. And with a couple of orbs from the Gambit raid, I was able to unlock Gambit. Now, had I started my account a couple days earlier, then I probably would have unlocked him via the login calendar, but I didn't actually get that on my account, so I kind of, unfortunately, didn't get to do that. But I was able to claim a lot of these rewards, and some of them are very helpful for new accounts, the Gambit shards, but there's also the green ability materials. There's a couple of blue ability materials in here as well. So that's very helpful for my early game on my account. The other stuff I'm not going to need for a very long time, so I guess it's going to stack up. So I want to share with you the kind of teams that I'm running right now for my Heroes, Villains, and Nexus campaign, and I did manage to clear Heroes 5-9, and now I'm stuck I can't get to this until level 37, so that's a little bit far away. But as far as the characters that I'm running, if I can find a little node here that I can attack, and I'll show you what I'm running for my heroes team, is actually just 3 characters, okay? I was using Spider-Man and Jessica Jones, but what I found out was that they weren't strong enough to take some of the hits on the campaign node, so now I'm just using these 3 characters. It makes it a lot easier to 3-star, because if any character goes down, then you're not getting that 3-star, so these are my 3 strongest characters. I did manage to unlock Gambit. We'll take a look at them in my roster as well, and even though he's only at 1 star, he's actually doing very well in the campaigns. Now, because these are kind of, Thor was reworked, we have Gambit, and Silver Surfer still holds up fairly well now, too. As far as my villains campaign, if you guys remember, I did have Ravager Boomer, and so that's kind of funny, and we're going to be using Electro, who I did manage to unlock. I pulled 15 shards of Electro from a premium orb, and I decided to spend some Blitz credits to unlock her. I spent about 20 credits that I bought her, sorry, 20 shards that I bought her for. So she's a very good character. I actually used her at the start of my first baby account, because her AoE does offense down, her ultimate, and it's piercing damage. So it's very strong in the early stages of the villain's campaign. At some stage, I'm sure that she'll probably drop off, or I won't need to use her. But at least in the beginning, I don't have a lot of options, so it's helped me quite a bit so far. Now for my Nexus campaign, because you can combine all of that, I'm basically using the 3 characters that you saw. I might not, to be honest, I might not be able to go over. But the 3 characters that you saw on my Heroes campaign, and then my Electro and my Ravager Boomer. I honestly think it's absolutely hilarious that I'm using Ravager Boomer in the early campaigns, because I've never done that anywhere before. But as far as my arena, and that's my Nexus, this is what I'm using for Nexus, is my arena team. So this is Gambit, Silver Surfer, Thor, Ravager Boomer, and Electro. And I'm slowly climbing the ranks. I'm going to be trying to get my 5 attacks in every day so I can climb up a little bit faster, because we all know that those power cores are very, very important. And to show you what I've unlocked on my roster in the last couple of days, I've added in America Chavez and Miss Marvel. I managed to get some random drops there. They're hearted. I don't know if I'll really raise them at this time, but I know that at some stage I'll need to, right? It's part of the Young Avengers, but clearly, I don't have any of the newer characters, so that doesn't really matter that much. So I'm kind of focused on being tall with my arena team, with my Gambit, Silver Surfer, Thor, Electro for now, until I replace her, sorry, and then Ravager Boomer. Now, other characters that I'm looking to possibly replace with, well, that's characters that I'm farming out of the store right now. I would love to get Baron Zemo out of the raid store, and also I'm going to be farming Shang-Chi out of the Blitz store. He's an absolute must. We all know he's an absolute powerhouse in the game, so getting him early is probably going to be a significant boost to my roster, to my arena team. Even though I'm using a lot of mismatched characters, I think that as a standalone character, he's very strong. So compared to what you can get out of the Blitz store, I think Shang-Chi honestly is a pretty good bet here. And then for raid store, I'm looking at Baron Zemo. I've also bought some Sharon Carter, because I do have a fair bit of raid credits from the raid season milestone in my alliance. For arena, I think I'm going to be focusing on getting M'Baku, getting him unlocked, maybe getting some stars, maybe getting him up to 3-star, because the Wakandans are some of the most important characters to build for the Chaos Theory Flash event. And since they've got their rework, I think they might be worth building a little bit to start anyways. Global, when I do eventually unlock the ISO 8 campaign, you need global characters, and I think that probably the Wakandans are your best bet there. Killmonger is also available in the raid store, so I'll probably pivot to him at some point after I get Baron Zemo, because I think he's going to be a little bit more important. He's also global as well. And that's really about it. That's all I have unlocked so far. So those are my goals for my farming, and the characters that I hope to unlock over the next couple of days. And then I'm just going to kind of go through the motions with my levels, with my gear grinding, and try to get my team, my arena team, as high as possible for gear. Mainly Gambit, Silver Surfer, and Thor, because I think those are the ones that I'm going to be keeping, and then I'll be adding in characters like Shang-Chi in the near future. So that's the end of this first baby account video. Let me know if you like this, what kind of things you might want to see from this account, at the early stages and the beginning stages. Like, otherwise, I'm going to be doing weekly updates for Thursday morning, I think, unless there's anything else in the way in terms of content that I need to release, but otherwise that's my goal. And if there's it's going to be something new to play, and it's honestly a little bit refreshing too at the same time, because I'm doing things all over again, and it feels slightly more exciting every time I unlock a new character. So that's the end of this video, everyone, and until next time, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you all later. Boilon signing out.